So let's see. I'm just jumping in here. I see a lot of people joining in. Welcome, 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 wherever you're at in the world. So I'm going to show you how to find a secret low-risk Amazon niche that should easily make you quite a bit of profit. We say 5K. I'm going to aim for about 15 with you guys. So let's jump in. And that's kind of why I have the second slide up here. Pretty much my goal again is at least 5K, but on the higher end, I want to get you guys doing at least 15K a month in revenue. And with the type of Amazon selling I do, and I'm teaching you guys, it makes a lot more profit margin than these other methods like wholesaling or online arbitrage. There's different ways to sell on Amazon. So I also want to hear from your guys' experience. How involved are you guys with Amazon? Let me know in the chat. Are you guys straight up beginners? Just so I can kind of curate this presentation a bit more to you guys that are just beginners and stuff like that. So we're going to find you a really low risk product to start. I figure most of you guys are beginners. And this is something, I mean, I have products in this niche myself. So I think you guys are really going to benefit because I have experience doing these exact products. And I'm not afraid to share with you this niche that I'm already selling in. I'm not afraid of competition because there's many different types of products in this specific niche. So we have a few people just started a couple months ago. Beginner. Awesome. And then I'm going to share with you a couple other secrets to success here in 2024 with Amazon FBA. So let's jump into it. Quick shout out to AMZScout for helping sponsor this. All you guys that are on their email list, it's a great place to be because honestly, I've used quite a few different Amazon research softwares, and this one by far has the best features for the best price. I would definitely recommend sticking with AMZScout throughout the process here. So visitors saying he's got a professional seller account but having a hard time finding products with good profit margin. Boom. We're going to show you how to break all that down in this video. And finding good profits is the name of the game, big time. So I asked where you guys are joining us from. We've already done that. I have some cool pictures here from some travels around the world. The far left, we have a crazy breakfast, guys, in Thailand. So if you guys go to these other countries, you're making sales in the US marketplace with your Amazon business, you're making US dollars and you're able to spend that French toast immaculate plate there was literally $6 for all that and the drink included, the Thai tea and stuff. Beautiful places, and your money goes so much further when you can start traveling. So again, this is what we're going to be talking about, how to find this low risk product that's going to make you at least 5K on the higher end, hopefully 15K a month in just 60 days. So this niche that I started when I first built this product out, it took me 1 week to find and create this product bundle and everything else. So what are the 4 secrets I'm going to teach you in this webinar? Here we go. The first one, again, is discovering the best Amazon FBA niche for a low-risk startup that makes at least 5K a month. It's going to be very important to see how easy this thing is to get set up. You guys are going to love it. Okay, and then the next secret is going to be how to actually stand out in competitive markets with bundles, branding, and more. I'm also going to touch on Amazon FBA fees. What are the costs to get into this business? And you'd be surprised how little you can actually spend to get started. Quick, for instance, I started this business for $500. That was my first product order. It may seem like a lot to you guys, but when you factor in what it costs to run a brick and mortar business and you're paying rent and all this stuff, and then you have to show up to your business every day, like it's so much easier to do this, guys, honestly. And that's why you guys are here with me today, I'm sure. And while I'm going through this, let me know in the chat, what are you guys really looking to get out of this? You guys want to just find a product, or do you need someone that's actually going to help you? I do offer some, I'm going to help you guys hands-on, and I do one-on-one calls with people. So I want to make sure you guys are getting the best help you can get. And I know there's a lot of people that may run webinars and all this, and they just would take your money and never talk to you again. I am by far the farthest guy from that. It's all about reputation, keeping it accountable. And I'll share my Instagram and stuff with you guys later if you want to connect with me in a DM, and I'll literally jump on a call with you guys to help you out. That's how legit I try to be with all this. So happy again, you guys are here. Secret 3 is how to verify your suppliers. We got to make sure we're getting a good supplier that's going to have a high quality product, and we can still get a really good price with our inventory purchase. And I'm going to explain that with you in my negotiation tactics that I'll share with you in secret number 3. Secret 4 is just some top beginner mistakes to avoid that can save you a lot of money and a lot of time. A quick background on myself. I've been selling on Amazon for about 7 years. This screenshot, I think, was taken quite a while ago when I hit my first 30 grand a month. That was in like 2020 or something. Now I'm doing 3 times this a month with only a handful of products. You'd be surprised. I have like 6 to 10 products only running. I have no employees. This is a hands-off business. This is basically I wake up every morning and there's sales on my phone. It's incredible. Amazon ships the product out for you, and that's why FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon, is amazing. I love to get out and travel. The whole reason I wanted to do this was to be free and, not have to work a 9 to 5. Even if you have a full-time job, you can do this. But just think about this with what you're doing now, with what you're working on. How long do you think it would take to get financially free to buy that house? I mean, even if you're working 2 jobs, you're repeating the same stuff every single day. It's not really scalable. And you're paying crazy taxes on the job, usually if you're in the United States. When you set up your own business, I have a lot of information I can share with you in my courses and stuff about how I pay very little taxes. I write so many things off. I have an S Corp that I've my LLC's taxed as an S Corp. So I'm saving all this money on taxes. It's just incredible. But how long do you think it would take to get where you want to be free while working your job? I mean, most people can't even retire till they're 60, 70 years old nowadays. It's ridiculous. So the way Amazon FBA works, yes, this is live, Mr. Visitor Man. Yes, just answering your question. 100% live for you guys. So how Amazon works, you need to understand this. This is how it's kind of passive for you guys. So you start here, you order the product up above, that arrow going up. You order the product from your supplier. Your supplier ships it by air or sea into an Amazon warehouse. So you do not have to store the product in your house. You don't have to run to the post office every day. You store your product in the Amazon warehouse, which will cover those storage fees, which are very low in a little bit. And then when a customer buys the product, the Amazon warehouse will ship to the customer, and then you get paid for it. So you can go to sleep, wake up, maybe you made 10 sales in your sleep. You wake up, you already made $200-300 in profit or something. And Amazon's handling the customer service and the shipping of your product to these customers. So let's really jump into this, guys. Discover the best way to the best Amazon FBA niche for a low risk startup that makes at least $5K a month. We're going to talk about why people are finding issues with finding these profitable products on Amazon. Pretty much people get into niches that are too competitive. There's too much of a high startup cost and low profit margins. Look at that. You have a low price point on your product. That's why you don't want to sell anything under $20. Otherwise, with Amazon fees and your product cost, you're only going to you only have so much room to make money there. So yeah, and we have a comment here about drop shipping, and you can't really even drop ship on Amazon. You can get your account suspended and banned if you do drop shipping. So FBA is the way to do it. So low profit margin with a low price product. Maybe you don't have a unique selling proposition. Why is someone going to buy yours? You can look at Amazon sometimes and every product looks almost identical on that first page. But if you come and do a bundle or any sort of differentiation, your listing is going to stand out, and eventually it's going to make quite a bit of sales for you. And then this is what we're talking about with the drop shipping. If you do wholesale, or if you sell wholesale instead of private label, you're actually going to lose what's known as the buy box. So wholesaling is you're buying name brand products. Literally, well, I bought a new Mac over here, but I can't really show it to you. New computer, and that is made by Apple. That's a name brand product. So anytime you're buying Nike shoes, anything like that, you would sell it on a listing. And I'll show you what this buy box is right here. So there's your Nike shoes in the right-hand image. You see there's, if you look in kind of small letters below the shoe, it says 26 other options. So if you sell a name brand product and not your own, you could be competing with all these other sellers. And whoever wins this buy box will have the lowest price. So you're basically making your own, if you can list on another person's listing if you're doing wholesale, but you're going to compete with everyone selling that same product. And it just leads to a lot smaller profit margins, guys. So on the left-hand side, you see what private label is, and it's where you own this buy box. The buy box is just that button that says buy now, and it shows your price in there, and you will own the box where people buy your product every single time. There's no one that can jump in on your listing or anything like that. You own the listing. You make it from scratch. The only downside is that, yes, you have to make a listing, which is pretty dang easy, and you have to get reviews. But I give you excellent launch strategies in my courses, all this stuff. I can tell you how to launch. There's a special URL that you can give to like 2 or 3 friends. If they buy your product from that URL, it will shoot you up to page 1 within 3 to 5 sales for the main keyword. You know, if you type in Nike shoes, you'll be up there on page 1. But again, we're not selling name brand products. It would be another type of product, you know, that you would be on page 1 for, and you can see that's where all the sales are being made. So the buy box is important when you're making your own listing. This is what you get to own all the time. But I just want to ask you guys quickly while I take a sip of water, what do you guys think is the best low risk niche that can make a ton of money all year around? So what product niche do you think you'd get into? Is it like some sports and outdoors products? Is it sleeping bags? Is it like what kind of products are coming to your mind when you think about one that you could make some money with? I just want to see what you guys say real quick. Before in this next slide, I'm going to show you the niche that I'm doing that should make you guys some good money. Yeah, there's a lot of different niches here. Yeah, you can get a new MacBook, get a new computer. But you'd have to list that kind of thing on a pre-existing listing, and then you're competing, and then you got to pay like licensing rights to Apple, all this royalties and stuff. Okay, cool. We have a few different things coming in. The pet niche, people are saying toys, games, pet niches. Toys, yes. And that's kind of what we're going to segue into here, actually. I love the toys and games niche. I have done beauty personal care products. Let me quickly show you this. If you guys know about what a LED red light therapy is, I have this LED light therapy mask. This is one of the products that made me insane amounts of money. Okay, so you put this on your face. It's got like red and blue lights that help with wrinkles, acne. It just helps your skin. So that's in the beauty niche. For instance, I get the mask with my own branding on it. You can see at the bottom, it says Savvy Beauty LED. Like, I just made this logo in 5 minutes, pretty much. Sent it to the supplier. They stamped it on the product. They stamped it on my product packaging. And boom, I had a brand that I was selling. And I got the whole product for $40, including shipping into Amazon, and sold it for $120 to $130, making $60-$70 profit per sale after Amazon fees. But this is not a low risk product because it's put on your skin. It's like a topical. And eventually Amazon said, hey, this is a professional medical device. you need to show us special paperwork for it. And they actually shut the listing down for a couple months until I got the right paperwork. So these are little things that you can get into if you sell. There's different pet products, and you don't want to sell things that are ingestible or topical that you rub on your skin. I'm going to share with you guys how to register the brand in just a second. Visitor, good question. But that's not even the low risk niche. Let's show you the actual low risk niche while I show you some live Amazon product research with AMZScout software. So I'm going to share my screen. And yes, I can get insurance, product liability insurance, which I did have to get. And I have all my product insurance connections, anonymous LLCs, all this stuff in my Amazon course kind of thing. But more on that later. Crazy hookup for you guys if you want to do that. But this is really just helping you understand products and stuff. Quickly answering Olga's question here. How about Mexican candies? That'd probably be very low profit margin, and it's something you're putting in your body. You don't want to sell that kind of stuff. Nothing that you can eat or drink. Wait till you see what niche I'm going to show you right now. Okay, let's turn on my screen share the entire. The niche I'm going to share with you guys is actually party decoration kits. I don't want to keep you waiting any longer, but I'm going to show you how we can put all these kits and stuff together in just a moment. You guys will see how amazing this is, but I want to share with you the web app by AMZScout in just a second. But you'll understand right here, these are made out of paper. Okay, it's a paper plate, cups, napkins, tablecloth. There's a million different niches. Look, gold, you can do like a gold, black and gold party theme. You can do an election, a U.S. election theme party, or whatever the heck you want it to be. Mermaid kit, llama kit, social media party, summer splash. And people use these party kits up one time and then they throw them away. So number one, it's made out of paper. It's lightweight. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not something you need to eat and drink. It's something people use one time and throw away. Look right here, 600 sales in the last month, and they only have 2 reviews on the product. And they're not bundling with anything. That's what I'm going to touch on in a bit for you guys. But you can bundle this birthday banner. See, this is $15. Bundle this with like some cool yard balloons or something else, and you can actually click in. And I'm going to share this in a bit with you guys. But it's easy to see what's frequently bought together with these products. And look, you can bundle, maybe not the temporary tattoos, but there's a million other things you can bundle with this, so people don't have to go buy all these items separately, and they're spending more money. So when you make a no-brainer offer, it's okay, this thing is $14.98, and you bundle it with some other items that would, if you're going to buy them separately, maybe the whole product price comes to $50. Well, you make your bundle have all those items in it, but you sell it for $30. And you're still making good profit, and it's now a no-brainer offer. Okay, so more on that in a second. I'm just really excited. I'm jumping around here. We'll dive into that, and I'm going to show you how to bundle in just a second. But I want to use AMZScout's product research software to actually show you how easy it is to find random niches that meet your demands and your criteria of what you want to do. So first, you select a category. Now, AMZScout, like I said, is the cheapest product research software, and I think there's a crazy hookup that you guys can get where you get this for free if you stay till the end, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so you can pretty much click on any category you want. Maybe I'll check appliances, but I'm going to uncheck certain categories because, again, I don't want to buy food and products that will expire and stuff like that. I don't want to do clothing that has lower profit margin and different sizing that people that'll lead to more returns and stuff like that. Okay. Musical instruments, you could keep that checked, but I'll just uncheck it. Video games, that's going to be copywritten, trademarked stuff you're not going to do. Kindle, that's like books and stuff. We'll get rid of the books. Digital music. Let me show you, and you guys can take a picture of this when I'm done. so that you see which categories I am actually interested in looking into. So usually for a first product, you kind of want to stay away from electronic items. They come with instruction manuals, all these other things. And if something doesn't work out or it's not compatible with their iPhone or their Android phone, it can lead to returns. Okay. So these are the categories I would recommend looking at. Okay. So you can snap a quick picture of that if you want, and I'll just press apply. And now this is the fun part. Okay. So you can actually put in the price point, how many reviews, and all these other filters that'll make you, the software will spit out all the products that meet this criteria. So again, I've already done this before. Start at a product price at like $39 and you can go up to $120. This is a good price range where you're going to make healthy profit margins. If you sell a $10 product, or like someone was saying in the chat, those Mexican candies or something, you can't sell Mexican candies for more than $5-10 for a bundle. And then after Amazon fees, whatever, you're making like $1 or $2 profit per sale. When you sell a $40 product, you should be able to at least make $20 profit per sale. So maybe your product costs you $10. Amazon fees are $10 for Amazon to ship the product to the customer and all that. That's probably 10. And then you're left over with another, $20 profit. On the higher end, $119, you're making $50-60 profit per sale. Now, this is important. Reviews. I'll just put in a maximum of 100 reviews. If you go to the first page on Amazon of a product you're looking up and everybody has 5,000 reviews, just thousands of reviews for every listing, it's too competitive. So we want to go find a product that is in a good price range, that everyone on the first page generally has low reviews. And I'll explain this when I run the software in just a second. And then estimated revenue. I want to at least be making, we said 5,000 in the title, at least 7,000 in revenue is what I would say. You can put in a weight limit. Okay, maximum weight, nothing over 3 pounds. I don't even do all this other stuff usually. I just run it like this. AMZScout has a new product check, a trending product check. There's so many other things where you can just press a button and it will spit out good products for you. But this is the first step. Okay, let me see. So this was in the sports and outdoors. It came up with some supplements there at first. But let me jump in and see here. Again, okay, we have Valentino cologne. We're not going to want to sell that. We're not going to want to sell some protein powder. We're looking for like an actual physical type of product that's not going to hurt anybody or be a liability, anything like that. You can get insurance for your products, but like I said, with the party kits, which I'll touch on in a minute, no one's going to get hurt with a party kit. Okay, drinking out of a cup, I don't think anyone's going to get hurt or something. So this could be interesting, a little play mat. Now, when you see these play mats, you can come over here, see their price point. Okay, the play mats are $50. The estimated revenue of this play mat is almost $18,000 a month. They're making 358 sales per month. That's what's so amazing about Amazon. When you actually have the data of these products, you know what you're getting into before you buy any inventory. This is how this makes it way more of a low risk thing. We're not guessing on a product that, oh, my friend said this is a good product. You get it in, it's way too competitive. Like, you can't do that. You have to find unique niche products that have these low reviews. So I see reviews. This only has 96 reviews. Okay. We can look at this. I'll show you quickly. We'll open that in a new tab, and I'm going to show you how we dive it one step deeper in just a second. Now, this is also kind of interesting. This little baby hip carrier thing, making $8,000 a month, only 30 reviews at $40. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Let's go through a little more here. Electronic spin scrubber. That could be a product. I mean, I'll quickly show you. This is how I do it. It's a little electronic squirt gun type thing that could be seasonal, and it could be a liability, but I'm just going to show it to you guys for an example. But you can literally go through this thing all day and just start finding products that meet your criteria. It's literally that easy. And I have more criteria that I could share with you in my courses or whatever, but quickly looking at these, again, nothing that we can ingest, nothing really seasonal, pickleball, paddle things, probably going to be making a lot of sales now because it's summer. Stuff like that. Some interesting mandolin food slicer. Okay, that's kind of a weird niche product. We're going to jump in the party kits. I'm going to show you that in just a second. Coming back to the chat, just making sure everyone's all good. Okay, cool. So here's what we saw. First one was this thing. This is the second most important step to actually verify a product niche. Baby play gym. Okay, you need to look at their title and find what's this actual product. It's not the peanut shell. It's not tummy time. It's not woodland animals. This actual product, the best keyword that we see here is baby play gym. So we'll copy that and we're going to paste it in the actual Amazon search bar. Okay. Now we see the whole niche of these products. I remember seeing this one in AMZScout software, but now we've actually uncovered this niche in general. Okay. So now when you actually have all the baby play gyms pulled up, this is the next important step, my friends. You need to actually click on the AMZScout Chrome extension, which comes with the whole AMZScout suite of software and tools and stuff like that, okay? This is what's going to give us the numbers on the entire market, okay? We can't just be in our software, find one product here and say, oh, that's the product because the numbers here are great, okay? And just this one product's doing great. I hope you guys understand that there's more products on Amazon than just this one food slicer thing, okay? Or just this one baby play gym. So you have to look at all of the baby play gyms and see how competitive the actual market is. Okay, now this thing is a Fisher Price baby play gym with 10,000 reviews. That's a lot of reviews, but it's kind of an outlier. I can press X on that. And I would want to go through, like, this isn't necessarily the same play gym we were looking at. We were looking at more something like this. So the main three things I'm looking at, guys, this is very important, is the estimated revenue, the sales, and the number of reviews. The sales and revenue lets you know the demand of these products, and the reviews lets you know the competition. So you have to have a bit of it's good to have experience doing this, using AMZScout software to look at many niches. What you're really looking for, these sales are great. This revenue is insane. $817,000 per month. This is monthly revenue, but it's kind of like a Tinker Toy, it's not exactly the same product we were really looking at. We could kind of exit that out, but either way, look at this. You scroll down the board and you got to go way down here to product number like 40 or something before the revenue actually falls off a little bit. Okay, all these other people are making over 10, over 15K a month. But the main thing is you got to look at reviews. So we're looking for these outliers that 6 reviews, 23,000 a month. Boom. This could lead us into a new type of children's play gym, and it's actually a foam baby climbing block thing. $139, only 6 reviews, tons of sales. And this is kind of more for product research. We just went from the baby play gym to now we found the foam block thing. And just before I get off the baby play gym thing, I'm looking at this niche. Yes, people are making quite a bit of revenue, quite a bit of money, but there are quite a few people with the thousands of reviews thing. Okay. I want to find where the reviews are mostly all under 100 or 200. But when you're doing this, you could scroll over some of these products, these outliers, like I saw 6 reviews and 23K a month. And then you can actually open this, which I just did. And now we're looking at this new niche where I'm just going to run the software again and look at how much better this niche is. Number of reviews. Okay, this is a great example for you guys. Because look, the number of reviews, okay, there's one guy with 2,000, but most of them are now under 100 reviews. See how much less competition we found with this niche? 3 reviews, 30K a month. Take a sip of water. And they're still making insane revenue, people. And it's in that beautiful price point where you're going to make a lot of profit per sale. This is actually a niche I would be writing down. Foam climbing blocks. Okay. Now, quickly with the AMZScout software, you can actually press on this button here, suppliers on Alibaba. This is where we buy our product. And there's more I'll explain in this for you guys in a little bit. But you can see these soft children foam pad thing, like 14 to 20 bucks. Let's see this one. Okay, 40 to 50 bucks. A little more expensive, 40 to 50. And this is only if you let's see. Let me see if I can find, okay, 30 to 40, 40. You can negotiate the heck out of this stuff, guys. You can really come in and do sea shipping. That's going to save you a ton of money instead of air shipping. You can get your price as low as possible, but then you see, okay, you're selling at 110 bucks. The Amazon fees are 30 bucks. This is what you really have to see here. These fees, $30 fee, $40 product. Okay, 70 bucks after Amazon fees, but you're selling at 110. That's $40 profit per sale. And they're selling 500, almost 600 units a month with only 39 reviews. So even though the product might cost you, which we saw in Alibaba, 40 bucks, you might have to buy 100 units of that product. This is more of a high-end product, and you buy 50 or 100 units, it's going to be a bit of a startup cost, which the party kits is a lot cheaper. I'll show you that in a minute. But I randomly just found this example, and it is a very low competition, high revenue across the board, consistent high revenue for everyone. So that's really good. And you're still making 40, 50 bucks profit per sale. Look, some people are even selling at $140. If your product cost is 70 with the Amazon fees, you're selling at 140. That's $70 profit per sale still. Okay. So let's keep this thing moving. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me come back and see any little questions. Okay, you guys look like you're enjoying it. Okay, let's run through a couple more products. Again, if you remember, what do we got to do? We got to find the main keyword, hip seat baby carrier. Paste it in, find all the hip seat baby carrier products. You see what I mean? How like all the products kind of look the same. This is what I'll touch on bundling in a bit for you guys, okay? But when you find this, run the AMZScout Chrome extension. You have to use Google Chrome browser to install this extension, and then you can literally hack into the data of these Amazon products. And oh my gosh, 6,000, 3,000 sales a month. Okay, the reviews, quick glance, a little bit higher on the reviews, but a lot of people are making over $100,000 a month with this kind of product. And 64 reviews, 36K. This is why I said, okay, $5,000, $15,000, that's pretty dang easy to do with Amazon. Okay. Now, this AMZScout Chrome extension gives you a lot more data up here that you can look at, but I want to simplify as many things as possible. So I'm just looking at, like I said, sales, revenue, and reviews on the Chrome extension. If you're taking notes, make sure you're just looking at sales, revenue, and reviews. After that, I'm looking at the Amazon FBA fees, and Another thing that's important is actually looking at the brand names. Remember what I said? We're kind of making our own brand. We're not selling on other people's listings. And when you see random brand names across the board here, that's a good sign. That means you're not competing against Nike, Under Armour, Disney, or big brand names. That means, I mean, look at this guy, YSSK. Like, random brand names means that you can make a brand, you can make a listing and stand out. And all these listings literally look the same. So and they're still making tons of sales. So you can do different product photography. That's all pretty much enough for you to be differentiated in this category. Electric spin scrubber. I'm going to just hammer this one out real quick for you. We pasted in the main keyword, running the tools. This is all you have to do for your job, and you're just mining for products. It's like mining for gold, mining for products. Insane revenue, tons of people making over 100,000 a month, thousands of sales per month, 96 reviews, still making a ton of sales, and it's all with this same little spin scrubber. And look, here's a bundle idea. You do the long brush, and then you can do the short handheld brush with the different brush heads or something. So this niche may be a little more competitive because it's already been here a bit. People have already kind of made good images with different bundles, but this is ridiculous. 40,000 sales in the last month. That's over 10,000 sales per day. You can't do that in your own brick and mortar business. You can't do a garage sale and make this kind of stuff. Like with Amazon, you can make as many products and get as many sales as you want, and Amazon will ship it all out for you, okay? As long as you check your profit margins after these Amazon fees, you'll be good. I'm just going to skip over this gel blaster. We want to stay as low risk as possible. We don't want anyone shooting an eyeball out. Okay, I actually have looked at this niche before, and yes, it makes a ton of money too. I can already see only 5 reviews and over 100 sales. There's just so many niches that make a lot of money, guys. Mandolin food slicer. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to do before I carry on, and then I'm going to show you how to bundle and really actually set up a party kit. And that should be easy enough for you guys to literally start this business. I mean, you can make starting points today. You can start messaging your suppliers. You set up an Alibaba account for free, and you can literally start this business today. So, okay, I ran this one. I quickly see tons of people with way over 100 reviews. Remember that foam block baby thing we looked at where everyone was like under 100 reviews? That's what we want to see. We cannot get into a product with ease when you see thousands of reviews like this. It's just not going to be easy, okay? Even though they're making good money, we're just going to stay away from that. It's a little too competitive. Okay, I'm going to jump back in there and do the party kit bundle for you in just a minute. I just want to get through some more slides so I can give you more value. So secret number 2, how to stand out in competitive markets with bundles, branding, and the cost of FBA, okay? How do you make your bundle? I already gave you a little idea there. The frequently bought together section on every product listing already shows you good items that you could bundle with. Like with this security light bulb thing, people are selling it without the memory card. Notice the light bulb, the security camera thing is $30, and the memory card is $17, almost $20. So you buy those two together with tax, that's over $50. Just imagine how many sales you're going to make if you just bundle a little memory card. It doesn't need to be the 128 gigabyte one. Bundle the memory card with the product already. Sell it at the same price. It's a no-brainer. Make your main image have a little plus symbol, like I'm including this memory card in my thing for $29.99. Even if people have more reviews than you, they're going to come and buy yours because you're selling it at a no-brainer price. It's like you get the light bulb and the memory card free, essentially, instead of paying an extra $20. Easy. There's virtual bundles you can do within Amazon. You can even have 2 listings that you made on your own, and you can actually bundle those 2 listings together. If you have like my light therapy mask I showed you, I had the mask And then I had another beauty product called a Derma Roller, and that was its separate listing, but I created a virtual bundle where people could actually get a discount if they buy the mask and that bundle on their own, and the Derma Roller together. They get a discount. How do you actually make your bundle? Very easy with what I just said. And then actually how to stand out is really reading customer negative reviews and the customer questions, because that's where you can really see, again, the data behind these products. What are people looking for? What do they want to be improved on? Charger included, not working. That's, you just tell the supplier, like, hey, can we make sure our chargers are working? If they're not, then you're going to have any product that's not working, your supplier can actually give you like refunds and stuff for products. But I've never had a bad shipment with a supplier. Suppliers don't run away with your money. I'll show that to you guys in a second. There's something called trade assurance where you're protected on your purchases from your supplier. Rafi is asking, what's the shipping cost from suppliers roughly? It just depends on the size of the product, how many units you're buying. It depends, but I'll touch on suppliers in a minute. This is a great way, reading customer negative reviews. People ask, how do you bundle if your supplier has the product, but you want to bundle with another item that your supplier doesn't have? Well, you can actually talk to another supplier who has the item, and that other supplier will ship to your main supplier for free in China. That one supplier will ship from their warehouse to your other supplier, and you can get the bundle done that way very easily. Somebody was asking, how do you trademark and stuff with your product? When you set up your Amazon seller account, there's a button under Explore Apps and Services. It's one of the menu buttons that you can actually sign up to the IP Accelerator program, where they have different companies that work with Amazon that give you a good discounted rate for actually trademarking your product. You don't have to trademark your product. I've only done that with a couple of my products when I really built out a brand, but some of my party kit things, I don't even trademark it. I just make a crazy bundle, put it in there, low risk, no need to make a crazy trademark on it or anything. And it's pretty easy from there, but trademarking is cool. Trademarking is cool because you can get enhanced brand content. So you see kind of in that lower right corner, the product description, you can get pictures in your product description, videos in your product image section. That helps sell your products a lot more when you can put videos about how your product works and stuff. You actually get a brand storefront where people can click on your brand name, and then it will lead into your store that has all these other products within it. And you can actually remove hijackers, where let's say you do make a product on your own listing. Sometimes people can try and sell on your same listing, but they're not really going to do that if you make a unique bundle. It's just, they don't even do that. But if you are trademarked, you can kick people off your listing if that ever happens, which it's very rare. That's only happened to me like 2 times in 7 years. Okay. Just want to explain quickly the cost of Amazon FBA. So your inventory cost it all depends, like I said, but I would recommend you buy one. I would definitely take a picture of this as well. Okay. So you want to buy 100 to 200 units of a $10 to $20 product. If you buy more units than that, you're not going to be flexible, and it's your first product order. We're just doing a test order. You don't need to buy 500 units and put all your money in one basket and all your eggs in one basket and freak out. Okay. Just keep it chill. And 100 units can sell very fast. So if you do less than that, you might sell out, and then now you're waiting for your next shipment to arrive and you're out of stock for a little while. That's never fun. You can lose a little bit of ranking, but it's pretty easy to get the ranking back. I say ballpark 100 to 200 units to start, and it just depends on how much it costs from your supplier. The $10 product you can probably sell for $30, $40, even maybe $50 if you can squeeze it out. And the $20 product you could sell for, even 60 to 80 bucks. But if you're buying 100 units of a $10 product, that's about $1,000 investment to start a massive business that's going to make you money in your sleep and help you quit your job. What do you guys say in the chat? Would you be comfortable spending that? I mean, you might have to put some in savings if you don't have it. Let me know in the chat, like, what do you guys expect to pay for starting a business? Like, were you thinking you could start it for free? Were you thinking you could start it for $100? You technically could start with $100, but maybe then you're only buying 10 units of a product. I just want to see ballpark. How much do you guys think, or what do you think it's worth to put into starting a business? You know, $1,000, $2,000, just so I can get a ballpark, because the inventory cost is pretty much the most expensive thing. But when you put that money in, you're making 3 to 4 times what you put in. You're getting your profit back. Alejo's saying 5 to 10K. That's more than enough. You could start 3-4 products for 10 grand. Okay. That's more than enough. And then, okay, 2K. Yeah. Okay. At least you guys are in the right ballpark, because some people come in and they're like, I just want money tomorrow and I don't want to invest anything. And you'd be surprised sometimes what you hear these days, guys. So other than the product cost, your seller account is $40 a month, which is basically covered with 3 or 4 product sales, and your profit already pays for your monthly account fee. And this fee only starts when your inventory arrives in Amazon. Alejo's saying, what's your gross or good profit margin? My average profit margin over literally the lifetime of my 7-year business is 44% profit. So if I'm selling a product at $100, I'm getting $44 in profit per sale average. Okay. So it's not like wholesale where you're getting low profit margins. Wholesale, you're literally getting 15% profit margin, 10 to 15%. Okay. Yeah. Everyone's saying at least 5K, 10K. Yeah. You guys have more than enough money to start this business, because with your $40 account fee, that only starts when your product hits the warehouses. You can set up your Amazon account today and it's going to be free. Okay. Until your product arrives. Now, the warehouse storage cost is 87 cents per cubic standard size thing. So generally a normal standard size product, you know, even a party kit that has a bunch of stuff in it, your suppliers will bundle it up for you in one package. And 100 units might cost you like $100 a month to store your 100 units in the warehouse. Okay. That's about what it is. So it's pretty cheap. It might even be less than that for 100 units. And then the only other thing that you're really paying for is, how do you know your warehouse? When you make a shipping plan for your product, this is important. Let me tell you just a quick breakdown. So here's the steps of your business, guys. Set up your Amazon seller account, set up an Alibaba account so you can buy the product. After you've done your research with AMZScout, maybe you have my help if you want to work with me, which we're going to hook up some crazy deal for you later. Just a no-brainer deal. I can give you hands-on, like, here's a good product. Boom, let's do it. But you actually ship to a warehouse that after you create your Amazon listing, you have a little box next to it. It's a checkbox. You check it and you say, I'm ready to send inventory. And then Amazon gives you a random warehouse that you ship to. You get the box labels from your shipping plan that you make after creating your listing. You give the shipping labels to the supplier, and then they just ship it to the warehouse that Amazon wants you to send it to. Then that's where you just rank your product up after you've optimized your listing. I have ranking and all that stuff. I need more webinars for you guys, more time. But yeah, Amazon tells you where to send it. Now, the Amazon FBA fees, again, important to look at. That's the same thing AMZScout was showing you with those fees there. And the fees are broken down into a referral fee, which is 15% of the item selling price. So if you sell a $100 item, the referral fee is going to be $15. If you sell a $20 item, the referral fee is going to be a lot cheaper. It's just the cost of Amazon, of you selling on Amazon's website where millions of people are already at. It's It's you getting all this free traffic. It's not you having to run TikTok and Facebook and Instagram ads, which waste a ton of money because people aren't on those platforms to buy anything. So 15% is a really dang good deal to be able to be in front of all the customers shopping on Amazon. And then the fulfillment fee depends on the size and weight of your product. And that is, it just depends. But honestly, the fulfillment fee and the referral fee, you see what it is before you buy the product. So you see what your cost is going to be before you make any investment in your inventory, and you make sure you're going to make profit after your Amazon fees and product cost. The fulfillment fee is the fee for Amazon to pick your product up, put it in an Amazon box, and ship it to the customer's doorstep in one day, basically, in 1 or 2 days. You can't get that with shipping it out on your own or the postal service, anything. You get a better rate shipping with Amazon, and it's less work too. Okay. Easy money. That's what I'm talking about. Secret number 3, verifying suppliers, getting the best price while maintaining the highest quality and negotiation tactics. Okay. When you go to your Alibaba account, you'll see you can type in any product you want in the little search bar. And this is where we're finding our products for 3 to 5 times less than what they're selling for on Amazon. This is how we're making our money. This is what every other company does. Even this microphone, this thing, everything's probably made in China, guys. Okay. And they're getting it manufactured for way less than they're selling it for here in the United States. And by the way, if you're from anywhere in the world, you can sell in the US marketplace. You can live in Colombia, South America. You can live in Iraq, and you can sell in America. I'm pretty sure Iraq actually is able to sell in America. Yeah. There's like a whole list of countries that you can sell from anywhere in the world in the US marketplace, or you can sell in the UK market or Germany or Spain market. The Amazon is in Australia, but the US gets the most traction, guys. Okay. Now, when you do type in a product on Alibaba, press on the View Verified Manufacturer button, and then it's just going to give you all these supplier names. You see Shenzhen Guangzhou Electronics, Shenzhen Guangbang Electronic Gift. Like, it gives you all the supplier actual manufacturing companies, and you can click in, and here's what you do. You'll message a bunch of them and get the best quote, essentially, but you can avoid buying from the middleman, because some of these companies, if you see in the red box at the bottom of this picture, it says trading company. If you buy from a trading company, they're not necessarily the manufacturer. You want to find one that says manufacturer / trading company or something. And that means you're going to get the people who are actually making the product from scratch. And that's where you get the best price. Okay. Negotiation time. How do you get the best price? After you click on View Verified Manufacturers, you'll see all the manufacturers. You type up one message. Hey, my name's so-and-so. I'm looking to sell your product in Amazon. What's the best price on 100 units of this product? Okay. Including sea shipping into, you can give your home address just so they can give you a good quote, because you're not going to have the Amazon address yet. So just what's the cost of the product plus shipping into this address? You get quotes from all these suppliers. You build a relationship. You keep asking questions. You say, hey, maybe if we bundle this is going to make our listing stand out more. No one else is doing it. And then the supplier will say, wow, that's really a good idea. No one's done that. None of our customers have done that yet. You're very smart. Let me see if my boss can work with us on getting you a better price. It's just pretty easy from there. And then you can even leverage quotes between suppliers. Maybe a less quality supplier gives you a better price, a lower price. And then you go to another guy who has a higher quality product, but it's more expensive. You could say, hey, this supplier has literally a lower price and it's pretty much the same product. Can you give me that lower price? And they'll probably say yes. The suppliers are open to negotiating. I've been to China personally, and they just love bartering, bargains, negotiating. And you can even ask about high MOQ pricing. MOQ is minimum order quantity. So when you come in asking, I want to buy 50 units, they're going to give you a higher price than if you come in and buy 500 units. Because the more units you buy, they're going to give you a better price. But you can ask, hey, what is the cost if I buy 500 units versus 100? And they'll give you a cheaper price. You can even say, hey, can you honor that cheaper price that you would have charged me if I bought 500 units? Even though I'm buying only 100 units, I'll come back, I'll sell out of these, we'll build a relationship, I'll keep ordering from you, I'll buy more units next time. Just, I want to make this happen. Can we get this price going? Okay, so they'll probably bargain with you from there. Should you order a sample first? I don't even do that much, and I'm going to answer the Q&As at the end, guys. I love answering these questions, but the sample thing is actually a good idea. It is a good idea sometimes, but when you see every product on Amazon, you can see the reviews of what customers are saying about that product. And that's probably the same product you're going to be buying from a supplier anyway. So as long as you're asking the supplier for real life videos, they can send you iPhone video, whatever, of the product, pictures of it. You see the quality. You're like, this is basically the same thing that's on Amazon. I'm just going to make a bundle and stand out and charge a more competitive price. That's how I'm going to win. But you don't even have to, I don't even order samples half the time because I'm like, it is what it is. I see the videos. I'm not wasting time waiting for the shipment to come just so I can see what I already knew the product was. It does depend on what the product is. If it's a real big investment and you're customizing the product a lot, yeah, maybe you want to get some samples. The mistakes to avoid, secret number 4, don't order too much inventory. Let's go back here. I've ordered 500 units at my second product ever. I bought 500 units of it. And guess what? I didn't bundle. It was the same product as everyone else. And then more sellers came in and sold the same thing. And then I just had to lower my price. I had no room to compete because it was the same thing as everyone else. I lowered my price to the point where I wasn't even making money. I was breaking even. And then I ended up shipping home like 100 units that were left over. And they were actually these unique garden gloves with claw diggers at the end. They were like claw garden gloves for digging. And luckily, I went to literally the first garden store I went to in my town, bought all 100 sets of them because I sold them for $2 a piece. That's all. So they gave me $200 and I sold them 100 pairs of these garden gloves. Luckily, the product literally from the supplier was $1, and then it was $1 to ship into Amazon. So the product only cost me $2. So, but again, it was lower profit margin. And yeah, if you buy 100 units of a $2 product, the whole product cost is only $200. But then you're nickel and diming for your profit. That's why you got to have that at least like $1,000 to invest in 100 units. So you're able to sell your $10 product for 30 or 40, making $20 profit per sale. Not checking profit margins. People don't check their Amazon fees and what the product's going to cost with shipping. They get it in and then they're like, oh, wait, I'm not making much money. So I already explained how to check your profit margins. It shows you with the AMZScout extension. You literally need this software to see the markets, to see the fees, the internal data before you get into this. And that's just part of treating it like a real business. Some people don't treat it like a business. They don't know how to hold themselves accountable. And because when you're running your own thing, you don't have a boss telling you what to do. It's up to you, but it gives you this crazy feeling that you're in control. It's a really good feeling to know that however much money you want to make, you can make it. The data is there for you. Everything's there. You just have to commit. And a lot of students that I work with get up to like buying the product or something. And then they're like, I don't know. And then I give them that last bit of advice, that last little push. And then they make the commitment to do it. And they're like, without you, I never would have done this. They get the product in, it starts making sales. They're happy. If they didn't have that little push, they wouldn't have started the business. So I'm going to jump in quickly and give you guys this final little bit before we talk about the last bits here. I'm going to talk about the bundling with the party kits right now, but just want to give you guys a big thank you because this quote by Muhammad Ali says, those who are not courageous enough to take the time those who are not courageous enough to take risks will never accomplish anything in life. Let me know in the chat. Do you think it's worth it? Just a yes or no. Do you think it's worth it to put in $1,000, $2,000 or whatever to start a business that can essentially make you passive income that can replace your job? Like, yes or no? It's just, do you have what it takes to risk $1,000 or whatever, $2,000 to start something that could literally change your life, to get you to start traveling around the world, to get you to finish off your car payment? I just bought a new BMW M2 Competition sitting outside right now. If my computer wasn't all plugged up, I'd literally flip the camera around or whatever and show you. Beautiful car. You guys could probably follow me on Instagram later. This car was purchased from Jeff Bezos. Bezos and Amazon bought me this car. I do have the course. I made over 600 videos on my YouTube. I don't even push my course to people. I just sit back. I have unlimited free time at this point, guys. Everyone's saying yes, sí. Yo hablo español también. Yeah, I can speak a little Spanish. I was in South America for 5 months and lived in Spain for a year too. Everyone deserves to be able to get free. Everyone deserves to be able to enjoy their life. Some people are in here saying they're working 2 jobs. Come on. That is insane. You've taken the risk to even be in this live stream and you're hungry. That's what it takes. So I'm going to quickly share and do one more tutorial. This is the low risk party kit niche. I just typed in popular party decorations. This is going to give me a bunch of different niches. This kind of looks like a 70s era theme, okay, in my birthday era. It kind of has like a 70s hippie vibe to it. We could look up 70s party decoration, but I want to scroll through and just give you a few more examples. 80s, 90s theme party. They got all this, but they don't have plates, cups, napkins, other bundle ideas. I love the party kits because there's unlimited bundling that you can do. Like this little banner right here for singer birthday is $12. And these little things are $12. Just this and this is already $25 pretty much for this thing and this thing. You could bundle this, a photo backdrop. There's another $11. Now you're at $35 for these 3 things. And then at the top, I saw the plates, I think. Okay, plates, $16, $17. You're already at like $50 for 4 items in the kit. If people want to buy it separately, you can combine this and get a massive kit. I'm going to show you actually one of my party kits in a second. And I'll break it down for you. But I want to show you quickly how to actually combine these bundles. So let's say music party decorations. You can choose any niche. Here's the music ones, okay? And it's just like this. Tablecloth. See, no one's bundling. Come on. Music, table. Here's kind of a bundle, but then they're missing out on like the photo backdrop, the photo booth props. I'm literally going to show you my bundle. This product took me literally... This took me 1 week. This is my listing right here. 1 week to make. I made this listing in 2019. I have the Amazon Choice badge now for Baby Shark party decorations or something. You can see frequently bought together. People are still buying other items. I want to show you here. This is how I make my bundle. I made this in 2019, guys. Let me tell you that. It took me 1 week to make. I have a dinosaur party kit. I have a race car party kit. I'm going to do like a mermaid party kit because the numbers are very low competition, very high sales, very high search volume for that keyword. This is the secret, guys. Make your party kit serve 20 people. Have plates, cups, napkins, tablecloth. And then a couple of the foil balloons that match whatever niche it is. If it's a music theme, have like music notes or something. Don't do like the cheap little latex balloons that people try and bundle. They can always buy those at a gift shop or something next to their home and get them filled up. Just bundle the high quality, cool balloons, which I did there. I have a happy birthday banner, a photo backdrop, okay, so that the kids can put on their photo booth props or their masks and then take pictures with the party kit and the backdrop. Make your main image take up like all the white space so that it looks very formatted. I made these images on my own in a website called Canva. Maybe you've heard of it. I got images from the supplier. I cut out the white backgrounds. I show you how to do all these little intricate things in my course or whatever. And I try and save you the most money possible. I'm not saying you can go to a photographer and get your images done, but I made these images in like 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see if there's like a start date. Yeah. I put 2019 is when I started this thing. Product description. Let me show you the reviews, because I have an automated review thing getting sent out to the customers. And I say, hey, if you haven't had your party kit yet, or if you haven't had your party yet, make sure when you do have the party, take pictures of your decorations and show it off to all the other people on Amazon and leave it as a review. So this is what my package looks like. I had my friend do this years ago. He just opened the box. My packaging literally looked like this. All the stuff fits right in there. I told my friend buy it from a special URL, which ranked me up to page 1 quickly. But all these other photos were from organic, real customers. I only have like 2 or 3 friends buy it to leave initial reviews, and then I can start getting traction. But you don't start your product and have 0 reviews and expect to make sales. You need like 1 or 2 reviews with photos of it. Have your friend like leave a photo or something of the product with the review. And then look, we got like baby shark party, like kids are happy with the masks. All these pictures came in. Insane. And I took the same idea here and I literally did it across all these other niches with the race car and everything. So let me show you mermaid birthday decorations. So people are starting to like come out and make bundles. That's where maybe it's a little more competitive. But look, plates, cups, napkins, throw in the tablecloth, throw in any of these other hot selling items. And how do you really know the hot selling items? You just run your Chrome extension, and then you can sort by the highest sales going down. Okay. And then we can see thousands of sales for a lot of these things. So these are the balloons making sales. These little bubble streamers making $33,000 a month for just the streamers, and like 3,000 sales a month. So you see, oh, like these balloons right here. It keeps loading more things. These balloons. Okay, AMZScout. We know you want to keep loading more data, but let me just show this example. These balloons, 4,000 sales a month almost. 4,000 sales. And boom, that's already proven to work. Just combine that into your bundle. So you can use AMZScout to see what are the hot items that are good to bundle in your product. There's the goodie bags for $20. 200 plus sales, only 16 reviews. Bundle that in, pin the tail on the mermaid thing. 1,000 sales. I would bundle this. I would bundle goodie bags. I would bundle the happy birthday banner, plates, cups, napkins, tablecloth, and a couple other accessories, and you're done. It's literally that easy. So what did you think about that? Do you think that's easy enough? I mean, let me know in the chat. What do you think about that? Does that seem like a low risk product, like the party kit type deal? I mean, there's endless niches. What niches do you got? What niches come to your guys' mind for a party kit you would want to do? You can get real creative with it. There's, 80s theme or bachelorette party, a gender reveal party, when kids have these gender reveal parties. It just goes on, and you can create endless bundles within that niche. And as long as you have all these items that people would have to buy separately, and it would be like $80-$90 to buy all the items separately, but they can get it for $45 in your kit. Like my kit's selling for $44.99. I get it with shipping into Amazon for $9.80. Literally under $10 for that whole kit. And I'm slanging crazy sales every day. Yes, you do need a license to sell Disney products. And I was actually kind of sketched out to sell Baby Shark in the beginning because it kind of is a trademark thing. But I did research, and remember on AMZScout, it shows you all the brand names. It's not a Disney brand. It's trademarked in like Japan or something. Okay, where do you buy the items to bundle? Alibaba, the same supplier. You take screenshots of all the items that you want to bundle, and then you send them as attachments to your supplier. And you're like, okay, this is the design of the plates I want. This is the cups. Here's the photo backdrop. You see it on Amazon, you just screenshot it, send all that to your supplier, and they're like, oh, yeah, we have all that stuff. Cool. Oh, you want to make a bundle with that? Done. Easy.